Nagaland's Higher Education and Tribal Affairs Minister Temjen Imna Along said that the state government and the Directorate of the Higher and Technical Education is ensuring that there is a transparency in the disbursements of the scholarships for students. Along had also appealed to the underground groups not to demand anything from the Higher Education Department, claiming that it is working solely for the students' welfare. The Nagaland Directorate of the Higher Education has started disbursing the first installment of the Post Matric Scholarship for ST students of Nagaland for the year 2019-20 and informed that a total of 41,841 students have benefited from the schemes. Here's a report. The Nagaland's Directorate of the Higher Education has started disbursing the first installment of the Post Matric Scholarship for ST students of Nagaland for the year 2019-20. Addressing the media at the Directorate of the Higher Education at Kohima on 7th July, Temjen Imna Along, Minister of the Higher and Technical Education and Tribal Affairs, appeals to the Naga political groups not to demand anything from higher and technical education as the department works for the welfare of the students. Therefore, this department should be exempted from any kind of demands and appeals, he added.
We appeal to all the underground groups not to come and demand anything in this department, because if you do not mind, this is not a welfare department. This works for the welfare of the student community, and even though their needs may be many, this department should be exempted from any kind of demands and appeals.
He asserted that the department was not indulging in any corruption in scholarships and therefore urged Nagas to understand that with limited resources, it was trying to develop and build the future of students.
When the department is not doing any corruption in scholarships or any issues pertaining to the welfare of the students, then we also appeal that the people should understand that this department should be dealt with in a very better manner, because with limited resources and with limited manpower, we are trying our best to develop and build the future of our people.
The minister asserted that there is zero tolerance to any corruption in the scholarship disbursement. Together with the student communities and the department will work for the welfare of the students, he added. The minister also said that the first installment have been released and hoping that the department will be releasing the second installment soon. He also appealed to the students community to claim the unclaimed checks to collect as soon as possible because the department will revise it back to the ministry.
It has been our ardent endeavor to make sure that scholarships are disbursed in time and there is zero tolerance to any corruption in the scholarship disbursement. I appeal to the student communities to claim the unclaimed checks as soon as possible, because I believe the department doesn't want to have any more headache on that. If it is not claimed in a certain time, we will revert back the money to the ministry.
While Scholarship Branch Cell Kedusile Keyo OSD Scholarship highlighting on the scholarship payment, he said that Directorate of the Higher and Technical Education has implemented 3 scholarship schemes for ST students and Nagaland whose annual income should not exceed to 2.5 lakhs. He claimed that 39,975 students had availed scholarships under the Post Matric Scholarship schemes for ST students in 2019-2020, amounting to Rs 1,939.68 lakh as first installment, while the second installment has also been proposed. All Nagaland College Students Union President Vime Yikho Vitso, who was also present at the press briefing, acknowledged the Higher Education Department and Along for releasing the scholarship on time. While acknowledging the Angsu said that the department has set up a separate cell to deal with scholarship. However, he pointed out that the cell was not fully functional and exuded confidence that the cell would be functional soon.
We have been appealing to the state government to come up with a scholarship cell. a common model cell to implement all kinds of scholarship schemes in our state. Very fortunately, on the 25th of October, the Commissioner and Secretary for Higher and Technical Education, they have issued a notice where, with the concurrence of the cabinet, state cabinet, the scholarship model cell was approved and constituted. Accordingly, we have been anticipating and hoping for this scholarship cell to be functional. However, the in-depth progress of the model cell is yet to be known. However, we are sure that the department is working on it, and we are hopeful to see the progress of the scholarship cell.
On unclaimed checks, Vitso said that from 2014 to 2017, there were 860 beneficiaries who failed to claim their scholarships, amounting to Rs 38,58,355, and hope that the department would do the needful in this regard.
We are also being made aware that there are certain scholarship amounts where it goes on unclaimed checks. Students, they are able to come and claim their scholarship amounts for reasons that they are not being aware. So till date, from 2014 to 2017, we have some 860 beneficiaries, students who have failed to come forward and claim their checks. So the amount comes to around 38,58,355 rupees. So this amount becomes unclaimed.
The Nagaland Director of Higher Education on Tuesday informed that a total of 41,841 students have benefited from the State Merit and Research Scholarship schemes and the first installment of the Post Matric Scholarship Scheduled Tribe under the department for the year 2019-20. A total of Rs 22,39,44,907 has been disbursed to these students so far. With Inzanbe Mukhuvu, Kohima.